I've heard stories about this rally, that it changes people and that it'll push you beyond your limits. The local adventure riders speak about it with respect, like it's some kind of brutal initiation. Although I haven't been on a serious adventure ride since my wrist injury back in 2023, it had me curious. Deep down, I knew I had to experience this for myself, even if that meant being the weakest link. Even if that meant throwing myself in the deep end. I participated in the best tropical adventure rally you've never heard of. The FJ Moto Mountaincross Adventure. 80 teams, 1,200 kilometers, 3 relentless days through the Philippine tropics. You're not told where to sleep. You're not told where to eat. You're given a set of coordinates and it's up to you how to get there. This isn't just a rally. It's a battle against the elements, against exhaustion, against yourself. I was the least experienced rider on my team, the one with the most to prove. Was I ready? No idea. Was I about to find out? Absolutely. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. And it all starts now.
Yeah.
Have you tried it before?
No.
Meet Gregor Helender, a skilled photographer, adventure rider and bike builder from the US, and a proud member of Team Daemon.
Yes.
Never tried it.
I've been summoned due to Vegemite.
This is Stavro. Stavro hails from Serbia, is a production and parkour guy, and is the official photographer for FJ MMA 2025.
It's not scary.
It's not scary.
Somewhere between soy sauce and motor oil.
Yeah. And I'm geared up, ready to pick up our bikes, baby.
These are them?
Our steeds. Capturing the action, and let's face it, copping an absolute beating are the Insta360 X4 and Ace Pro 2 action cameras. At this moment, if you use the link in the description below, you will receive this all mount bracket for free with each Ace Pro 2 purchase. What this does is that it allows you to shoot in vertical and horizontal, but also vertical if you want to do reels and stuff like that. A huge thanks to Insta360 for sponsoring this video. Team briefing, so we're all on the same page. After the briefing, it was a race against time to set up and pack our gear, bracing ourselves for the unknown adventure ahead.
How are you doing?
Hot. Very, very hot. But I'm getting there. I'm just going to leave these like this.
Yeah, that's nothing could go wrong there.
Wind straps. All packed, ready to go. It's late, early morning tomorrow. Let's do this. Good morning. It's 4:30. Went to bed at 1:30. I couldn't sleep past 2:30, man. The adventure begins. Cheers. The plan and the reason why we woke up so damn early was to reach the starting point at 7 AM for scrutineering, which we will, so long as we don't make any wrong turns. We took a wrong turn and it's basically added like an hour on. We're gonna be at the starting point in 55 minutes, and it's currently saying it's about 2 hours and 13 minutes away from where we're meant to meet the boys. So off to a good start. Yeah, the boys. When on the Skyway, which is Manila's motorway, Google Maps can get a little confused and throw you off course. And now because you've ridden so far in the opposite direction, well, welcome to peak hour in Manila. After about 2 hours, many wrong turns later, lots of lane splitting, we're still like an hour away. We're meant to be there at 7 AM and it is now 20 past 8. But it's all good because we're the tourists. We don't know what we're doing. So they should let us off the hook, hopefully. How you feeling, Stavro? Oh, really? I can't see. The foreigners regrouped to take on the final leg to meet up with the other team members. Thankfully, we ran into a local who was also an FJ participant. Whoa, big rock. This guy was having an absolute blast. He was dodging in and out of traffic, and I think that he was super stoked that we were keeping up with him, because then he started directing and punching a hole in the traffic for us. It was awesome. Nice one, brother. We made it. FJ MMA, ladies and gentlemen. Nice one, brother. This is Nong. I met Nong last year in Aurora. He will be our spear, our navigator, and our drone lord. This is incredible, man.
After much stress, after much anticipation of where the hell we were going this morning, we have finally made it.
It was a long journey to get here.
Left at 5 and we just got here. It's now 11:30. Worth it though. And this is only just a small part of this whole village. I will take you around. We're gonna have a little froth. You can hear everything in the background. That's all the scrutineering. There's like a stage set up, music and everything. Oh boy. All right, let's get amongst it. I'll get red horse. You want to get red horse? Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
I've not tried it.
Oh, you've not tried it. This is the strongest one.
Oh, let's do
This
it.
is the strong boy. Cheers.
This is Jenna, creative mercenary and team manager extraordinaire.
Whoa, Nong, what the hell? This place is sick. It's so open. Wow. This is wild.
This is Coach Mel, a well-respected instructor and former factory racer who will be keeping us on point and bringing the energy.
Hey, you're gonna sit there. Luxury. Look at that, right on the water. Wow. So good.
And this is Kirkos. He's the man, and by the end of this series, you'll see why. So here we are in the paddock where all the bikes have been scrutineered. They're ready to go, ready to participate in FJ MMA 2025, baby. There are 400 bikes, so there are 400 participants. There's like not a stock bike, they're all just chunky, wicked looking machines. It's gonna be a wild time, man.
This is the route designer, one of the boys.
He busted his leg quite severe and he's got like he calls it bionic leg. That's his first time riding since the accident. Right now, we're gonna stick some stickers on our bikes. After dinner and some traditional Filipino music, which by the way, isn't for the faint-hearted, 80 teams had to draw a number out of a hat which will determine the starting position. Now, something the organizers let all the participants know way before this even started was that there was going to be a 5% off-road muddy section that's going to be pretty intense. So yeah, you don't want to be behind 400 riders when that goes down. The anticipation was high. The fate of the team was essentially in Jenna's hands. Out of 80. That's pretty good. She's stoked. Thank God! So we're just giving our coordinates, our first lot of coordinates. And everywhere's so quiet right now. Everyone's just, playing their route. Quiet, quiet. Shh. Strategy. That's so good.
On checkpoint D,
Is the waterfall?
Yeah, we will park the bike there.
Okay.
Then we will track the waterfall, and then I will plot again the new route or the next checkpoints.
We want to be able to try and pass as many people as we can before this, but at the
Safely.
same time we have to be careful not to blow any speed limits, right?
So, speaking of speed limit, I plot all the the towns with
The
speed
safety
limits.
zones,
Yeah,
okay.
okay, so while we're running,
So we'll be navigating off of this, but you're going to be in charge of making sure the group keeps the speed
Yeah.
down.
The day is upon us. They're lining up all the bikes now. It's on, and the energy is definitely a vibe. I'm bloody nervous, I tell you what.
You know that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach where you feel like you're just weighing over your head? That feeling of self-doubt? Yeah, I had that big time. I judged the FJ Creator Awards last year. It's where each participant takes a whole bunch of photos while they're on the event and they submit them as a little competition. I was the judge for that. Those photos looked insane. That's what built my curiosity to joining it this year. Now apparently, word has it that each year the event gets harder. And these are the guys that go out every weekend with their mates, making each other boogle. And these are the guys that are telling me that they're nervous. I was quietly crapping my pants.
400 riders, 80 teams. We're number 23 to leave, and I think they're almost up. First checkpoint 3 hours away, and we've got 7 checkpoints until we get the next coordinates for the second half of the day. So we have a lot of riding ahead of us. I'm so calm. Everyone's nervous, everyone's excited. Thanks, brother. 3-day adventure awaits. Brother, ride my Moscow. Let's do this. Holy crap. Look at this.
BMW Motorrad in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And away we go.
It's raining, and not just a little sprinkle either, like it's coming down. How's that? First hour of the leg. The Philippine peak hour is something else. Nong was communicating when it was safe to overtake, and the pace was good. At this point, we managed to escape the traffic and weather in good time, all while passing a few teams. So, we stopped for lunch.
So this is the Aero Commander 2, and instantly that just reminded me of the Commander Chief from Halo. I bought this little multi-tool thing, and with it came this torch, so I thought, hey, why not just strap it there? As a joke at first, and because we're going to be doing some night riding, yeah, it'll come in handy. There's a rooster. First break, we're going to have some lunch. Met up with Stavro as well. He reckons we're going pretty quick. We took like 5 teams, so I think we're like P17. It's not a race. Safety to all. What do you guys say before you start eating? Do you say anything?
Tara, let's kain na.
What is it? Tara, let's kain na.
Kain tayo.
An tayo?
Kain tayo.
Kain tayo.
Yes. Kain tayo.
Kain tayo.
Tagalog, kain tayo.
Kain tayo. Kain tayo. Oh, these palms are just so well planted. I guess the coconuts, right? Coconut palms. They look awesome. Look at this. Wow. So we are looking for the first point at which we take our group photo together right now. That's how the Google Maps looks. So we got to ask some locals where this place is, or we will send scouts really. That's right. Falls. Bullseye Falls it's called. Apparently it's down here. It's deep in the jungle. Beautiful. Wow. So apparently we're the 3rd team to make it here out of 80. So you can imagine how this is all going to be when 80 teams rock up. Yeah. Slippery. What are they called? Bullseye falls. You can call me Bullseye and watch me fall.
Very steep.
It's very steep. It's so slippery. Wow. Coming up is going to be fun.
Up. Rope.
Yeah.
There's a rope.
Oh, there's a rope.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This Tarzan.
That's a rope.
Yeah, just grab some trees.
Holy moly. Wow. What a hidden gem. You'll never know this is here unless you're doing FJ. That's cool. This is the first stop and I'm looking forward to what the others are going to be. This is sensational. What the hell? How do I sweat so damn much, man? I mean, even winter from running off road, I sweat like a damn mofo. Oh, wow. It is humid. So we're just concerned because no one's rocked up. And we went down there for a little bit. Stavro was waiting for the other guys to rock up, and no one did.
We passed a lot when we came into that town, and they were at that
Jollibee, right?
There were like at least like 4. I stopped there because I saw you were nearby. To check you were not there, so I tried to catch on with you.
It's because the camera's on you.
Yes. I'm buffering. No reception.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Must cycle more. I cycle regularly. I feel like my cardio is up to a good, good fitness level, but man, I don't know if it's just the heat or what. I'm just not used to that. But the humidity more. My heart rate is currently at 187. When I do a jog and a full sprint, I've seen it max at 160. And that was just I mean, it's a steep climb, but it's got to be the humidity and the heat. I got shook.
I was pretty concerned when I saw that, especially considering that this is the first checkpoint. Once we got moving, my heart rate dropped. Riding fixes everything. Ah.
We got chickens! Come on! Come on!
Oh yeah, you don't want to hit a chicken here in the Philippines.
One chicken or what, pig or whatever. So you have to pay the whole, maybe whatever they say, like five chickens or like that. So you have to pay all of them.
So if you hit one chicken, you have to pay for the whole family line that you've destroyed or something.
It's true.
Can we get a price list for all the different animals?
There's no specific price. So they, whatever they say, you haggle.
We can't just hit the chicken and throw money as we go by.
We couldn't see any tire marks in the dirt, which made us think that we were way ahead of everyone else. There was not a bike in sight, so we took our time.
Oh, look at him go! May the best turkey win.
A couple of things I learned from the kids while in the Philippines last year is that bomba means rev bomb, and they absolutely love stickers.
Boom!
So I made sure to bring a whole bunch with me this time around.
Drink time.
After a quick rest and some moto entertainment from Stavro, we ventured even deeper into the jungle. part of the 5% they mentioned. Oh, wow. A number of the checkpoints through the route are to elementary schools. Because these schools are so remote, the event organisers gave each team a number of school supplies to give to these schools, to help out the children and the community. It was such a good idea.
As it turns out, we aren't P2 anymore. I wonder how these guys got ahead of us. Bye! Bye-bye! Nong's on a mission now, so we've got to make it by 12 midnight on Sunday. Today is Friday. And then if you don't finish, then it's a DNF. So that's our mission. Finish by midnight on Sunday.
One, two,
How old na po? Ilang taon na po si tatay?
83.
Ay,
83.
Bata pa, kala ko, ano lang eh.
So we've been trying to work out how everyone got in front of us. Explanation we can think of is that when we were at the falls, there was another road to go down. It was fully, well, it looked really muddy. And so we decided to go the long way around. But then looking at everyone's bikes, they seem a lot cleaner than ours. So we think we went the longer, harder way. But yeah, so now we're a little bit behind. But we saw a bit more. Look at this.
That's exactly what happened. And you know all that mud that we rode through? Yeah, that wasn't part of the 5%.
We are only halfway to the end of the day one. So this time, less photo, less stop. But if you need to stop, just tell me.
Okay.
Then yeah,
Right.
attack mode.
We have been riding for 10 hours. I have no idea how many kilometers we've covered. We're only halfway, and we just found out we missed a checkpoint, which means we have to go back. And I'm so tired. Oh my God, this is exhausting. How you feeling?
Yeah, alright. Now, as long as it's cooled down, I'm sweet, but we have to backtrack 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
So we've lost an hour and a half.
We're not gonna finish. There's no way we could finish the day.
We can go as far as we can, and then that's it. But tomorrow it means we need to hustle.
It doesn't, it's like if we don't make it to the end of today, at the end, oh,
That's right.
okay.
There's no real end. It's just like 10 o'clock's cut off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's encouraging.
FJ made it, baby.
Doubling back is painful, and so is being passed by the other teams heading the other way. The right way. But what we didn't know was that this next checkpoint was going to be, well, you'll see.
Boss, tiger lang, boss. You are so...
It was absolute madness. I've never seen anything like this before. Kids absolutely peeking for these stickers. They were literally pushing the bike so much that it was starting to fall on me, and I was on the stand side. They were asking questions, where are you from? What are you doing here? Who's that guy? Mainly pointing to Stavro, saying that he looks like Jason Statham. It was awesome. We literally all forgot that we even had to double back, losing an hour and a half. It was so overwhelming and so fulfilling to see all those kids' smiles on their faces. When leaving, the locals were all standing out on the street with massive smiles, just waving to all of us. And it made me wonder how it must feel to live in a remote village, to then have 400 fully kitted out adventure riders coming through with supplies to your child's school just at the end of the road. That must have been a pretty cool sight to see. But feeling fulfilled, it was back to the task at hand, getting as far as we can before the 10 o'clock cutoff.
to the checkpoint. Now, the next one's 2 hours away. Yeah, what a slog. We're all feeling it. My neck, my wrist. The wrist is the bad one. Just smashed some food, smashed some meds, and we're gonna press on. It's gonna be a long night. And then an early start tomorrow, and then a long day tomorrow. The time is now 8 o'clock, cutoff is at 10, so we're gonna be cutting it. How you feeling, Gregor?
I'm wiped out.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a long physical day. I mean, we've been riding for at least 13 hours. And it's not just riding and the off-road and all of that, it's that pavement changes, the dogs, chickens, tricycles you've got. Fuck. It's mentally taxing. And I think in a little bit of a way, it's a lot harder for me because it's out of my element. This is not my normal thing. If I was in the States and cruising on the interstate, like...
Yeah, that's right.
No problem.
Australia. Yeah,
but
exactly.
this is hard. This is mentally... And it's raining.
Yeah.
It's all of the things. It's all of the things that make it hard.
So we judged the FJ MMA Awards last year with Stavro. And now we got a whole new respect for all the participants and the creators that shoot and do video through the whole thing as well, because it is super taxing. And we only see the photos, you know, and it looks intense, but now that we're in it, it's a whole different ball game.
Getting any photos now.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. The boys are gearing up. It's time to kick it. Another 2 hours.
Due to the low visibility, we had to ride slower, which meant we weren't going to make it anywhere near the checkpoint. Nong spotted a cheap motel, which worked out perfectly because we were exhausted and hungry.
Hells yeah, boys. What is this?
Sisig.
Sisig?
Sisig. S-I-S-I-G.
Oh, sisig.
Sisig. You wanna know what is made of?
Yes.
Pork face, ears,
Pork face.
cheeks, cheek, yeah,
Oh yeah. An egg.
egg,
Beautiful.
and mayo.
Did you try balut?
Jenna stuffed the yolk in my mouth with my eyes closed.
The yolk. Yeah, the yolk.
The yolk, yeah, I don't know. Would you try balut?
What's that?
Balut?
That?
No.
Balut is half developed duck in an egg. And you crack it open and you drink the juice like from the fetus.
Yeah.
And it's tasty.
Morning, boys.
We woke up early to make up for lost time. But we still had 2 checkpoints remaining from day 1, so we had to get moving.
You have to smile first.
That doesn't count.
I want to put my foot down.
Because it's deep.
There's nothing there,
Yeah.
So that was part of the reason. The underlying reason was because of what I caught a glimpse of that was just around the corner. This bridge is so narrow, it's just like 3 planks of wood wide. And when you're on it, you can't put your feet down on either side. And after just dropping the bike, there was no time for me to pull myself together. It was, don't fall off this bridge. Otherwise, you're gonna fall pretty far down into a stream of water. So no pressure. Yeah, that could have been bad. But as we rode on, we saw a team pulled up on the side of the road. This was the Royal Enfield team. And what we were witnessing was something quite spectacular. So we decided to share the experience and ride together as one.
We just need to send our photos so that we can get to the first checkpoint for day 2.
Oh, so we have to find Wi-Fi? Okay, so we delivered the school supplies. We got our photo with the checkpoint. Now we need to send that photo to the technical crew and then they send us the coordinates, but there's no reception here, so we're gonna go and find Wi-Fi for us to be able to get our coordinates for day 2, which is today. So we just finished yesterday's route. But I'm so glad that we missed out on it last night.
I know. Can you imagine having come through and not seen the view?
Yeah.
At
And that
night?
was sunrise, man. It was like perfect timing. You couldn't play it any better.
I'm having fun. You?
Yes.
All right.
It's getting hot.
It's so. I just want to keep moving. Oh my God! Don't stand, guys. Let's just keep rolling.
I know.
Another close call. That was super close. Guys, I almost fell off the edge of that concrete path that I had no idea even existed. I couldn't see the edge. And then when the water cleared up just that little bit, I saw the line at the last second. I felt the tire just hit the lip. I was this close, guys. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
especially if there's a lip.
Yeah.
And then you try and get back up on it, you'll fall over.
Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen to me.
Good save.
Thank you.
Coachman, yo, the plan is
What's the plan? What's the plan?
we have to go, and then
Wait, the plan is we have to go.
Good plan.
The plan is we gotta get more ride.
minimize our stops
Minimal stops.
because there's a trail ahead, and we don't want to trail at night.
I want to stop and shoot. Like,
Oh,
I didn't come
yeah.
just to ride. I came to document, so that's super important for me. Jenna will kick my ass if I don't have a lot of good photos.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We make videos, drone, and photos in the train.
In the what?
I'm anticipating that it's going to be pretty brutal.
Oh, what happened? Is you alright?
Do you think you're ready to spend the night out here?
I've never been in this situation.
It's insane.
This is wild, man.